Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss what select into a statement in Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So at here, select into a statement is used to copy the data from one table into a new table. So let's understand by example. So at here, first I'm going to create new table. So let's write or select and here a star. So a star that indicates all columns, so that select all the columns, and hereafter I'm using into keyword, and hereafter you have to give at this point new table. So I'm going to give the table name emp1. So this is the new table I'm going to create, and here from which table. So here you have to specify the table name. So I'm going to select score.emp table. So this is the record inside the score.emp table. So let's include at here score and .emp table. Now if you execute the query, this query, so this will create one new table and create new table and with all this data. So let's execute. So see at here 14 rows affected. 14 rows affected, and hereafter if you refresh the table, so see at here emp1 or table created with this all data. So this is the way we can create the one new table. This time using select star into, and here you have to give this point a new database name and from which database. So you have to specify the database or database with table name. Okay. So if you want to filter records, so suppose at here I'm going to only load DPT number 20 records and load DPT number 20 records and creating with the table. So at here you have to include where clause, where or DPT number equal to 20. So this will create new table with DPT number 20, and here you have to give new database, sorry, table name, and here let's execute. So see at here 5 rows affected. So if you wanna see or refresh the table, so here you can see all the records with DPT 20. So this all record with DPT 20. So this way we can create a backup table of any table. So this is the way we can create new backup table with corresponding table. Now here after I'm going to create the table. So this time not going to use at here as job. So let's execute upper query. So I'm going to create new table with emp number, ename and dpt number columns. So let's paste, and here only you have to give so emp number first, and hereafter I'm going to include ename and hereafter dpt number. So this 3 rows I'm going to create with these 3 rows. One will create giving the table name emp3. So let's execute here. So see here 14 rows affected and emp3. So let's refresh at here or table and see emp3 it's created. So here it's only come emp number, ename and dpt number. So if you wanna include a star, so it's okay. So if you wanna create table with some specific column, so you can also do add here. Now hereafter I'm going to create a new table on external database. So let's write the query or select star into and here. So at here I'm going to create the table on Adam database. So at here include Adam dot here I'm going to use dbo dot emp 8. Okay, so this will create new or database. This will create new table on Adam database with the name emp8. So if you execute the query, so see at here 14 rows affected. So if you want to check, so let's go to Adam and here after it's find emp8 is not there. So let's refresh the table. Now you can find at here dbo.emp8. So this is the way we can create a new or table in external database. So for external database you have to specify or you have to include the database name. So these are the things, and here after if you wanna create a table, so I'm going to create a new table without any data. So without any data I'm going to create the table. So let's write the query. And here one point I forget. So if you wanna filter the records, you can also use where clause. Yeah. So if you wanna filter EMP number 7369, so you can also do at here. Or if you wanna filter the record TP number, so you can include at your filter condition for where clause also. And having clause you can also include. Now here after select a star into, I'm going to create the table EMP4. So at here currently I'm using dw underscore dev database. So going to create new table emp4 empty table I'm going to create. So select a star into emp4 and here to create to empty column. So you have to make a false condition. So false condition you can include 1 not equal to 1, or here you can write 1 equal to 2. So if you execute this table, sorry, this query, so this will give create a new table without any data. So let's execute. So see at here 0 row affected. So at here 0 row affected and a new table created emp4. So let's refresh at here or refresh the table. So see at here emp4 it's created, and if you now check the record, so you can try to query also select star from emp4. So see at here our table created without any data. So next I'm going to discuss so how to insert. I created empty records, and here I'm going to insert the records. So for this we need to write insert into a statement. So let's write insert here into, so which table I'm going to into the data. So I'm going to use, so emp4 is the blank. So let's give that here emp4 and here after, so which table or records I'm going to insert. So I'm going to insert the record from EMP. So whatever the EMP4 records are there, so these records I'm going to load into EMP4. So insert into EMP4. Hereafter write select a star. So select a star from, so escort, the table name is escort.emp. So this is the table name. So if you execute this query, so whatever the record inside emp or table, so this will load into emp4. Let's execute here. So see at here emp4, here 14 rows affected. If you wanna execute this query, select a star from emp4. So see here, it's all record. Whatever the record inside EMP4, that all loaded into EMP. Whatever the record inside EMP, so this all loaded into the EMP4. So this is the way we can insert the records. So for insert the record, you have to use insert into. So if you are going to if you are going to execute this query, so this will give you the message there is always an object EMP4. So this way we cannot insert any record. So to insert record in blank table, so you have to use insert into a statement. Now here after I'm going to show you one last example. So at here I'm going to use this time EMP table and DPT table. So DPT table, this table I'm going to use. So at your select a star from escort dot emp, and here after let's copy this particular line and paste it down, and here I'm going to use this term deputy table. So if I execute this two query, so this two query give the result or data of EMP table and deputy table. So next I'm going to include add here this two table, because add here one column, common column is there, deputy number here and deputy number here. So let's join the table. To join the table, we have to write select a star from. So select a star from, I'm going to use escort.emp, and here after we have to specify inner join, left join. So whatever you like, you can write at here. So I'm going to use left join, and here escort dot, or here I'm going to use dpt. So left join with here dpt. Now here we need to specify the condition. So let's use on clause, and here dpt number, or you can write emp dot, here you can find the dpt number, and here write dpt number. So dpt dot dpt number. So this two here dpt number comment is there. So if you execute this case, so this two table joined here. This is the record of EMP and this is the records of dpt table. Now this two, whatever the data it's at there. So this all data I'm going to load into one new table. So for this, so we need to write at here again select into statement. So let's copy this line. So at your select, and here so select a star into, and I'm going to here we have to give the new table name. So I'm going to give emp5. So if you wanna load if you wanna create a table on new database, so you have to specify our database name and your table name. So emp5, and here after from escort here from escort dot emp, and here left child, and this is the condition. So here let's execute this query. So at here I'm getting some kind of message, column name each table must be unique. So at here we need to write at this point I'm going to use. So this is the error because the unique key constant. So I'm going to include the tables. So at here, include the columns at here, this point. So select, so I'm going to select the escort already is there. So emp dot. So add here from emp, if you want, then you can select all. So I'm going to use add here emp number comma emp dot add here ename here. So here after emp dot here. So you can include job, and from a deputy table, let's write deputy. So from deputy, I'm going to include deputy number, and here deputy. From deputy table, I'm going to include name. Now, if you execute this query, so this will create a new table with name emp5 from escort, and here this all giant condition all are there. So see at here 14 rows affected. So 14 rows affected, that means a new table created emp5 and this all record included. So this record here, this column from emp table and this column from deputy or table. Now if you want to check here, so let's refresh. So here emp5 created and we have to select 1000. So this is the records here. This is from emp, and here this is from deputy. So if you want to include other columns here, so you can also do that. So let's execute here. So if you want to execute, so you can also include here other columns. So only you need to write at here emp dot, and you can include highlighted whatever you like. So this is about insert into a statement. So insert into a statement is used to create new table and following or whatever the data and inside order table. So at your select, so this is the new table and this follow order table. So whatever the order table or records or data inside, so this load into new table by using select into a statement. And insert into a statement, so here there you can insert the records on any empty tables or any or whatever a specified condition or insert. So you can insert here also by insert so if you wanna insert the record, that's not only empty, you can insert the records here. So see at here 14 rows affected. So you can insert multiple records by using insert into a statement. So this is the one backup method. So if you wanna create the or duplicate or table of countries, so you have to write insert in select into a statement at here. So this is the one important thing in Microsoft SQL Server or to create a new table with data. So it saves the times and you can do all the operation on the table according to the requirement. So this is the copy data. So this is the this is the emp or original table, and this is the all on copy tables of emp. So emp1, emp2, emp3, emp4, this all are this means the child table of emp. So I hope that this video is helpful for you. So if you have any query related to this, leave your comment, definitely I will reply. So thanks for watching, see you next video. Thank you.